The Plymouth Roadrunner is one of the most iconic muscle cars of the 1960s and early 1970s, capturing the essence of American automotive performance and style. Born out of a need to create a more affordable yet powerful vehicle, the Roadrunner became a symbol of raw, unadulterated power on the road. It stood as a testament to the era's automotive culture, blending speed, design, and engineering in a way that few cars could at the time. The Roadrunner was introduced by Plymouth in 1968, a division of Chrysler Corporation. The muscle car market had been thriving, and many automakers sought to create cars that offered both style and performance for a younger, more enthusiastic crowd. Plymouth's answer to this was a car that was not only affordable, but also packed a punch in terms of engine performance. They partnered with Warner Brothers to use the famous Roadrunner cartoon character as the car's mascot. The character's catchphrase, "Beep, beep," was cleverly incorporated into the design, with the car's horn actually mimicking the sound, adding an extra layer of personality and flair. The first generation of the Roadrunner, which ran from 1968 to 1970, was built on Plymouth's Belvedere platform. The initial concept of the car was to be a no-frills, performance-focused vehicle. It was relatively basic in its design, with few luxury options, which helped keep costs down. At the same time, it was equipped with the powerful V8 engines that made it a force to be reckoned with on the streets. The base engine was a 383 cubic inch V8, producing around 335 horsepower. However, for those seeking more power, there were also options for a 426 Hemi V8, one of the most revered engines of its time, with an output of 425 horsepower. This made the Roadrunner not only an affordable muscle car, but also one of the fastest cars on the market. The Roadrunner's appeal was not just about power, it was also about its distinctive design. The car featured bold lines and a clean, muscular appearance that set it apart from other vehicles in the muscle car category. Its simple yet effective design made it an instant classic. The front end was dominated by a large grille and aggressive headlights, while the rear featured wide, flared fenders that housed the large tires that gave the Roadrunner its unmistakable stance. The car was available in a range of vibrant colors, further adding to its personality and appeal. One of the key elements of the Roadrunner's success was its performance on the racetrack. Plymouth did not just market the Roadrunner as a car for street enthusiasts, but also as a car built for racing. The 426 Hemi engine was particularly revered by drag racers, who found that it provided the kind of straight-line speed that was hard to beat. The Roadrunner's lightweight design and powerful engines made it an ideal contender in both drag racing and stock car events. Its success on the track helped cement its reputation as one of the premier muscle cars of the era. By 1971, the muscle car market began to shift. The demand for high-performance cars started to decrease as fuel prices rose, and stricter emission standards were put in place. The second-generation Roadrunner was introduced in 1971, with a more refined design. While it retained much of the performance focus that had made the first-generation model so successful, it became more luxurious and sophisticated. The aggressive lines of the previous model were softened, and there were more comfort-oriented features added, such as improved interiors and a more stylish exterior. However, the second generation was also met with growing concerns about fuel, economy, and environmental regulations. Muscle cars, once seen as symbols of freedom and performance, were increasingly being viewed as gas-guzzling dinosaurs. The end of the muscle car era seemed imminent. Nonetheless, the Roadrunner continued to offer impressive performance, albeit at a higher price point than before. In addition to the Hemi engine, other engine options included the 440 six-pack and the 340 V8, both of which provided plenty of power for enthusiasts. The Roadrunner continued to offer strong performance, but its days of dominating the streets were numbered. By the mid-1970s, the automotive world had changed dramatically. The muscle car market was in decline, and the Roadrunner was no exception. In 1975, Plymouth discontinued the Roadrunner model altogether, marking the end of an era for this iconic vehicle. The car had been a huge part of American automotive culture But as consumer preferences shifted toward more practical and fuel-efficient vehicles, the need for high-performance muscle cars like the Roadrunner faded. Despite its relatively short production run, the Plymouth Roadrunner left a lasting legacy. It had become a symbol of American ingenuity and the pursuit of performance at a time when the country was grappling with changes in the automotive landscape. The Roadrunner was beloved by car enthusiasts and collectors.